What's up, y'all? This is Clayster from the Dallas Empire, here to talk to you about 2v2 Gunfight and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. In Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they released a new game mode called Gunfight. It's a 2v2 game mode on a lot smaller maps than we're used to, and there's a lot of cool sightlines. I think one of the most important things about 2v2 gunfights is using teamwork with your teammate and watching angles like this so you can tell if the enemy is crossing to the right side of the map, or watch this angle and you can watch if the enemy is crossing to the left side of the map. Gunfight is a lot more tactical than it seems on the surface, and I think one of the most important parts of 2v2 Gunfight is playing the health advantage, and that means if you have more health when the round ends, you'll win the round. So in a situation where it goes into overtime and the overtime flag is up, if you have more health, you can kind of just camp the flag and make the enemy make a move. This is a really smart and tactical decision that'll help you win a lot more 2v2 gunfights. In 2v2 Gunfight, you spawn with a random loadout. A lot of the time this means that you're using guns you're unfamiliar with. At the very start of a round, it'll tell you what gun and what loadout you're going to be using. It'll tell you what grenades you have, what tacticals you have. I think it's really important to understand each and every single weapon that you use, and if you have a sniper, to take more sniper angles, such as these barrels in the back, or sitting back here holding a long angle. This is especially useful if you have a gun like the LMG, or the sniper rifle, or the assault rifle. If the game gives you a submachine gun or a shotgun as your secondary weapon, this can also provide you some ability to push up very fast with the submachine gun secondary and catch your enemies off guard when they're sitting back sniping. The creators of Modern Warfare did a really good job of creating the 2v2 maps. They created a lot of cool and interesting jumps that give you a lot of versatility around the map that I think is very vital to having knowledge of, just because they allow you to move around the map a lot better and a lot faster than you normally would. A lot of these jumps are a lot harder than they seem on the surface, but once you can master them, you can create awesome sight lines where you can see to the corners of the map from on top of crates and buildings that you normally wouldn't get on top of. This is super important just because of how useful it is to be able to get up high and survey the entire battlefield. In Gunfight, communication with your duo is super important. I think that it is probably one of the more important things in the Gunfight mode, just because you can adapt your strategy each and every single round. If you notice that the enemies are camping, you could play very hyper aggressive to try and get control of mid-map and push up on them. Or if the enemies are playing a lot slower, you can also play slow as well and play really weird off angles so that you can hold the sight lines and make sure that your enemy doesn't get the advantage and the health advantage in the end. Using your lethals and tactical grenades is very important in the 2v2 gunfight mode. At the end of the round, when the overtime expires, whoever has more health wins the round. A stun grenade and a flash grenade each do 1 damage. A frag grenade and a semtex even more. Molotovs are even better. These are very useful if you have an opponent who's camping the back of their spawn and just waiting for you to make a move. If you become talented enough with your grenades, you should be able to land them on the power positions that the enemies sit on for free HP damage, and in the end, a free round win. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next video.